Hello, today I'm going to tell you the story about a very mischievous, small, white, fluffy dog called Comet. Arguably the cutest dog in the world, in my very unbiased opinion. Hello. I hope you enjoy the story. This story is called One Very Mucky Pup. It was a beautiful day in Bonnyfield village, and Comet, a very cheeky dog, stepped out into the garden for some fresh air. The birds were singing, and she could smell the sweet scent of Maria's lilies and roses in the breeze. Maria was Comet's owner and best friend. Now, as Comet was digging up a treat that she had buried in the bushes, Maria called her over with the promise of more treats. Comet flew to Maria in a flash, but stopped just before she reached her. Comet could see that in front of Maria was a tub full of warm, soapy water and knew that that could only mean one thing. It was bath time. Dun, dun, dun. If there was one thing that Comet could not stand, it was a lovely, warm, cleansing bath. Don't ask me why, because I have no idea. Before Maria could even say, shampoo, Comet had already bolted out of the garden, dashed around the house, through the driveway and straight into Bonnyfield Wood. Beautiful. She was running so fast and checking behind her as she ran that she wasn't even looking where she was going, and suddenly felt the ground fall away from underneath her as she began to tumble down a steep hill and landed with a crash and a splash into the boggy stream at the bottom of the hill. Uh-oh. Yuck, Comet was covered in filth. How on earth am I going to get all of this off? She wondered to herself. As she thought this, she looked around and saw that at the top of the hill that she had just fallen down, she could see a big clearing that looked very much like a field. Excellent, she barked as she started running back up the hill towards the field. Now, as she was so soggy and muddy from that boggy stream, as she ran up the hill, there were all sorts of things sticking to her. There were leaves, mud, grass and twigs, all sticking onto her really mucky fur. Now, she tried kicking everything off as she ran, but that just made her tumble over and get even more stuff stuck to her. She finally reached the top of the hill and had a good old-fashioned shake. Mud and water were flying here, there and everywhere, but when she finished, all of the leaves, twigs and grass were still stuck to her. But now her fur was so puffy that she just looked like one big ball of mucky fluff. You couldn't even see her legs. Oops. Never mind, thought Comet. I can roll around in the clean grass and everything will rub off. Now, Comet loves rolling around in nice, long, green grass, so it'll come as no surprise to hear that she didn't just lie on her back and roll around as you would usually expect. Rather, she jumped up, spun in the air, did a little flip for extra points, and landed with a great splat on her back. Thought Comet. Clean, dry grass doesn't usually go splat when you jump in it. So she rolled back onto her belly to find that she had just jumped into a great, big, fresh, warm cow pat. Yuck! Yelped Comet again. How could this happen? Ugh, I must be the smelliest, soggiest, muddiest dog in the world now. And these leaves and twigs stuck to me are so uncomfortable, and I keep tripping over them. It was true. Every time Comet tried to walk, she would trip over the twigs that were caught in her fur and stuck between her legs. Oh well, at least I'm not having a bath, Comet thought. One of those baths with warm water and soap that would probably get all of this muck off me. In the garden full of sunshine, with the sweet smell of lilies and roses drifting in on the breeze, and a treat to eat afterwards. Actually, a bath doesn't sound half bad right now. In fact, it actually sounds quite good. So off Comet plodded, with stream water and now cow dung dripping onto the ground, and twigs and leaves matted into her fur. "Bath, please." "Oh dear," said Maria when Comet arrived home. "You are one very mucky pup, Comet." So Maria picked Comet up and slowly lowered her into the tub. And to her surprise, Comet didn't even struggle or attempt to clamber out of the tub for the duration of the bath. And as she stood there in the nice, warm, relaxing, soapy water, Comet breathed in that floral summer air and thought, "This bath business is wonderful. And after this, I'll get a treat. I wonder where I'll bury it. Oh, that patch of fresh soil near the strawberry plot looks like a nice place to dig."
"Thanks for the treat. I hid it really well."
The end. And yes, as you can guess, Comet did get covered in grass and soil as soon as she finished her bath. Lovely ending. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and have a lovely day. Bye.